Releasing this Wednesday, August 24th, Jordan Brand is releasing an Air Jordan 3 in a dark iris colorway. Now, the retail price tag for the sneaker is going to be $200. Now, I know a lot of Jordan retros have kind of been sitting around. Definitely as far as the resale market goes, they've definitely been underwhelming unless it's like a hype collaboration or some sort of like really dope colorway that a lot of people are really hyping up or something like that. So in today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into the Air Jordan 3 dark iris and seeing if this is a sneaker that is worth buying. Now, typically when an Air Jordan is about to drop, the first place that I normally go to is the Nike Sneakers app to read the description of the sneaker to see if there's any kind of backstory or, something that they're putting in there that kind of convinced me to pick up the sneaker. So I always go there first just to see if there's any kind of story or anything like that. But this one right here really doesn't say a whole lot. It just says like the Jordan 3 is back. It's a Tinker Hatfield design that solidified MJ's relationship with Nike. And it's back with a clean white upper that is energized by flashes of dark iris, cracked black, and cement gray leather on the toe and the heel. It's a nod to the black cement that released back in the day. My first glance at it, my first thought about this sneaker is it is a really nice clean colorway. I know not everybody's big on, white sneakers and stuff like that, and this is a predominantly white shoe. But the Air Jordan 3 is a classic. Now, it's basically just white, purple, and black. A little bit of gray, especially on the outsole right here. But I don't know if this leather is going to be as good as like the Air Jordan Fire Red that's about to come out, the Fire Red 3. But this does look like it's pretty good in the pictures. You do get like the distressed look right here. And, first glance at it, it's a very clean sneaker. Definitely wouldn't be something that I absolutely have to have, but I'm not mad at it either. I could definitely see people picking this sneaker up for sure. Now, as far as like the resale market goes for this sneaker right now, it's not doing that great. As you could imagine, it's probably going close to retail, which it is. 200, 210, 220 at the most. Now, if you look down here though, look at the chart. We have seen about 3,400 sales, slightly over, and since June, it's definitely been going down, a little spike here, and definitely sort of leveling off around this range right here into the July. Into the August release date, which is normal. You know what I mean? The closer that we get to release date, the lower the price is going to be for the sneaker out on the resale market. Looked like it peaked right here around the early part of June for like $588, which I don't know why anybody would spend $600 on this sneaker, but hey. Now, as far as like where I think this sneaker is going to go, I would actually be very cautious with this one if you're picking it up to try to flip it or something like that. Now, if you pick it up and you want to move it really, really quick, which I think you probably should, my best advice is, if you're picking this up to sell it, is to sell it very, very quickly. Get your money and get out. Because this isn't an OG colorway. This isn't something that a lot of people will probably circle back to if you hold it for like the long term, like 2 years. I don't think anybody's circling back to this. Jordan Brand will probably put out another Jordan 3 that has a color scheme similar to this, with a purple colorway that'll probably have a little bit more hype than this, maybe even a collaboration of some kind. So I really wouldn't invest in this really too much. If you can, get one pair, maybe two pairs, and, make $50 on it or $30 on it, it might be worth it just to get the quick flip and be out. Now, as far as like something for the personal collection, it's a pretty nice sneaker. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to look pretty dope with a lot of outfits. If you're a Colorado Rockies fan, this is going to look dope. Sacramento Kings or something like that. This is definitely a sneaker that you probably want to get into your collection, help out, your outfits and stuff like that. So, as far as like, the resale market goes, I don't really see these doing big numbers long term. They come out with a lot of Jordan 3s. It's not like a Jordan 9, which we only see like 1 or 2, maybe possibly 3 releases per year. We see several Jordan 3s. Also, the Jordan 3 Fire Red is scheduled to come out towards the beginning of September, and I know a lot of people are waiting on that. Another reason why I really wouldn't invest in this sneaker is because last week, whenever they dropped the Jordan 13 French Blues, they put out like 250,000 pairs of that on the Nike Sneakers app, which is crazy. Like, to see a GR get that many pairs, you know what I mean? Like, that's insane. So if they put out anything like that for this sneaker, the resale market for it is definitely going to be dead. It's not going to have really any value or anything like that, you know what I mean? So this is more for like the community, definitely, for people that are trying to match up like their outfits and their sports jerseys and stuff like that, this is going to be a great cop for somebody like you. But as far as like an investment goes, I'm expecting high stock numbers. This is a major GR. I don't know if there's going to be another 250,000 pairs of these the same way that it was with the Jordan 13 French Blue, but I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot of pairs. These are going to be dropping pretty much everywhere in, you know, its scale. This is going to be highly available and pretty much like a very easy cop. Now, as far as the sneaker bricking or selling out, I think it's kind of brick. I think it's going to sit around pretty much like everything else that's kind of been dropping. A lot of people are definitely being more cautious of what they're spending. They're definitely looking forward to certain other releases and putting money aside for those. So this one right here, I think, unfortunately, is still going to sit around. I don't think it's going to sell out really, really quick. I do think this is going to be an easier cop if you're somebody that really likes Jordan 3s. Maybe you particularly like this colorway. This is going to be something that you'll probably have no problem picking up, you know, if you want to add this in your collection for the personal. You know, just things have really just, you know, changed as far as like the sneaker market goes. Things are not flying off the shelves the way that they once did. More things are ending up sitting on shelves, you know, weeks later. You know, you're still able to pick up the sneaker, maybe even go to the Nike outlet and pick it up at a, you know, small discount and things like that. This one right here, I think, is going to follow that same suit. I don't think this really has any hype. I don't think this is a sneaker that a lot of people are coveting to add into their collection. This isn't a sneaker that even is going to have like high resale value or anything like that. So people aren't really even interested in picking this up, you know, just to make a little bit of lunch money as far as flipping the sneaker goes. And guys, like, I know when it comes to the resale prices of sneakers, some people will say, oh, I don't look at the sneakers like that. You know, I don't really worry about the value of the sneakers. But to be honest with you, most of us do. Whenever you wear a sneaker that's worth $300, $400, $500, $600, it makes us feel better. You know, I can admit that, and I know a lot of you guys kind of feel the same way, even if you really don't admit it, or, you know, maybe you aren't even really that aware of it. But, you know, when a sneaker's worth a couple more dollars, you know what I mean, it does, you know, put a little pep in your step whenever you're rocking a specific sneaker. So, you know, it does suck, you know, in a way, you know, to look at the sneakers like that, but in another way, it is kind of fun too at the same time. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to waste $200 for a sneaker that, you know, will be on sale or something like that. That's the other aspect of it. You know, is this a sneaker that you should pick up? You know, personally, I think it's a great sneaker. I think it looks really, really nice. The leather looks like it's pretty dope. I mean, the colorway is solid. I think it's going to match a lot of things. You know what I mean? You can put a lot of fits together with this sneaker. But, you know, as far as like investing in it, you know what I mean, like, I can't really say that you should, because I don't think this one will have like a lot of resale value later down the line. And you know, it's just the way that the sneaker game is right now, guys. So, you know, if you want it for the, you know, the personal collection, if you want to, you know, rock it, you know what I mean, like, definitely pick it up. But, you know, if you think you know, you're gonna make $100 on this, you know, in a month or two, you know, you're probably not. But guys, I do want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comment section how you feel about the Air Jordan 3 Dark Iris. Is it a cop? Is it a pass? Is it dope, or is it trash? Comment down below and let me know what you think. I'd like to thank you all for your time. Thank you for stopping over here to check out another one of my videos. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Before you guys bounce out, if you haven't already, could you please hit that like button for me? And if you're new to the channel and you like sneaker content, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of the content that I drop. And until next video, peace.